Hi, everyone, and welcome to TWF Monday Night Raw, or Monday Night Raw. Michael Cole here with Pat McAfee and with the Jackal. With Corey Graves, my mistake. And today on Monday Night Raw, or Monday Night Raw, we understand that Montel Ratavius Porter has seeked Bobby Lashley. And he believes since Seth Rollins is out wounded, he thinks that Bobby Lashley should take Seth Rollins instead when fighting Asuka. Whoever wins between Asuka and the Ricochet match at Bash at the Beach. Well, I can tell you one thing, Pat McAfee says. Ricochet's going to fight Asuka at Bash at the Beach. If Ricochet wins, he's going to meet Seth Rollins. Or if Asuka beats Ricochet at Bash at the Beach, and he'll meet Seth Rollins at SummerSlam. And that's if he can still go. Well, one thing you're leaving out, Pat, is that unless a dog gets broken, which is not the same thing as a man like, woman like being get wounded, that's the only way I think that Seth Rollins wouldn't be fighting Asuka at SummerSlam. It was to that. And we know that Paulie Dangerously and Seth Rollins won't be happy to hear that. That Montel Ratavius Porter and Bobby Lashley are coming on what he thinks is his stead. Alright. The fuck? Alright, here we go. Ladies and lords, I am Montel Ratavius Porter, and I'm here with the almighty Bobby Lashley. And I told you that my man can do what Paulie Dangerously man can do too. And hell, my man can do a lot more than Paulie Dangerously's man can do. So, Paulie Dangerously, I think that your man needs to watch out. Because Bobby Lashley, he should be the one fighting Asuka, not Seth Rollins. And hell, we saw what happened yesterday on Power and Might when Asuka beat you. So, Bobby Lashley says, you think I know that if I had a match and I know I could beat Asuka, and then we wouldn't have to worry about Bash at the Beach or SummerSlam or anything like that. Well, we know that's not going to go well. With Seth Rollins or Paulie Dangerously at all. And now you're going to see Seth Rollins came in the ring, and now you'll see Paulie Dangerously in the ring now. So let me understand this. Stand up. You think that your man, Bobby Lashley, can beat my man, Seth Rollins. And you think that you're the greater out of all the overseers? Give me a break. I don't think you are greater than any of the other overseers here in the toy wrestling gathering. That's where you're wrong. I know Bobby Lashley can beat Seth Rollins, and if you have a match here today, then Seth Rollins gives up his right to fight whoever wins between Asuka and Ricochet. You're on, Montel Ratavius Porter. Yeah, you're on. But I need to warn you, Bobby Lashley, you're going to am up. Stand up. You're going to am up losing to me. Now, it's awkward because we don't always shoot. Stand up. It's awkward because we don't always shoot this kind of film with our web shooter, with our wide far speaker, with its web shooter. Now, I heard from Astronomer that the match will happen now. Meaning, we'll see how this is going to work out. Bobby Lashley coming, and just knocked down Seth Rollins. But then Seth Rollins in the ring right now, picking up Bobby Lashley in the awkward kind of body slam, this one-handed. And now Seth Rollins believes thinks he's gonna curve stomp Bobby Lashley. Michael Cole said, well, if this does happen, Pat McAfee says, then Montel Rotadius Porter would be eating his words. Yeah, and Paulie Dangerously could go around saying he's the greatest of all the overseers then, if he does that. Only he misses. And Bobby Lashley gets back up. Corey Graves says Bobby Lashley is a former two-time WWE heavyweight fighter. He's a former 4-time TNA heavyweight fighter too. And now Bobby Lashley is now getting Seth Rollins, and he's put him in the ankh lock. The ankh lock. Seth Rollins is in the ankh lock right now. Is he going to yield? If that happens, then I think this match is over. Ding. It is, due to Seth Rollins yielding. Here is your winner, and now has the right to fight Asuka at SummerSlam, Bobby Lashley. Now, Bobby Lashley has beat Seth Rollins, and Seth Rollins has no one to guilt. Only doesn't have anything to be ashamed of. He was wounded not too long ago. You know. And whatever Paulie Dangerously's goals were, whatever Seth Rollins' goals were, Michael Cole says, it didn't happen. No, it didn't, Pat McAfee says. Seth Rollins got wounded, like he did in true life. And Bobby Lashley ended up overmighting him in this match. Yeah, that's what happened, Corey Graves says. Pat McAfee, you're true about that. Bobby Lashley beat Seth Rollins only because he got wounded. If he wasn't wounded, then Seth Rollins would have beat him. At least that's my belief. And now we're going to get everything, off the ring now. Off the board now. And we'll take it away to Renee Young. Thank you, Michael Cole. And I'm going to be talking with Bobby Lashley and Montel Rotadius Porter. Stand up. Stand up. All right. Montel Rotadius Porter, Bobby Lashley, you both feel great. Shit. You both feel great after you must feel good now, or feel great now, after your man stand up. After your man stand up. Stand up. Fuck, Renee Young don't have to stand up anymore? Come on, stand up. After your man beats Seth Rollins, and now he'll be fighting Asuka for the TWF heavyweight winnings. Well, that's right, Renee Young. my man Bobby Lashley, the Almighty. Paulie Dangerously can talk about all the great wrestlers he's been the overseer of. But his man Seth Rollins got wounded, not only in WWE, but in the TWF as well. And the almighty Bobby Lashley will do what Seth Rollins can't do, and that beat Asuka. Yeah. At the end of the day, Renee Young, it's going to be me fighting Asuka, or me fighting... Stand up! Me fighting Asuka, or me fighting Ricochet. However way, I don't care. All I know is that whoever wins at Bash at the Beach will fight me at SummerSlam, and then I'll be the winner. Well, that's my talk with Bobby Lashley and Montel Rictadius Porter. Back to you, Michael Cole. Oh. Shit. Well, thank you, Renee Young, for talking with Bobby Lashley and Montel Rictadius Porter here today on Monday Night Raw, or Monday Night Raw. That's all the time we got here. I, Michael Cole, with Pat McAfee and Corey Graves, we hope you like Monday Night Raw, or Monday Night Raw, and we'll see you tomorrow for NXT.